The full-scale invasion of Ukrainian territory by the Russian army continues. Now you see Ukrainian Su-25S sending gifts to the Russians in the form of Zuni missiles. Hello friends, I am a Ukrainian who does not leave the territory of his country. I would like to tell you what is happening at the front with the help of maps and information provided by the Ukrainian armed forces and Western analysts. Support my work by liking and believe in the victory of Ukraine. The first French-made long-range missiles, SCALP-EG, have arrived in Ukraine. This is an analog of the British Storm Shadow. This missile has a maximum range of 290 kilometers, which exceeds the range of the British counterpart by 40 kilometers. In the Svatova sector, a number of attacks were repelled by Ukrainian defenders. In the Lugansk region, soldiers of the 92nd Brigade destroyed a Russian MSTA self-propelled artillery system worth $1,600,000 with an FPV drone. While in the Kupiansk sector, Russians are trying to advance. Ukrainian troops are advancing faster around Bakhmut than in southern Ukraine. On the Bakhmut direction, the Russians are forced to stand in a dead-end defense. According to the former commander of the Azov regiment, Maxim Zhorin, after a significant advance, Ukrainian troops needed some time to regroup, as the invaders began to move reserves and build up their defenses. Now the Ukrainian forces are in a positions where they can move forward and achieve success. The General Staff of Ukraine reported that Ukrainian troops were conducting offensive operations in the Berdyansk, western part of Donetsk and eastern Zaporizhia regions, and Melitopol, western part of the Zaporizhia regions directions. The Ukrainian armed forces delivered a precision strike on the southern outskirts of Tokmak. Heavy fighting continues in this area, but there are important advances. In particular, Ukrainian soldiers advanced to the defense line near Verbova and entered the village of Robotene. Currently, the village is being squeezed from three sides. The Ukrainian armed forces are surrounded by Russian troops. In addition, there is movement near Kopany, where the defenders have already paced part of the trenches dug by Russia. The Ukrainian defense forces have conducted precision strikes on the positions of Russian troops occupying Jaralhach Island in Kherson region, which is part of the National Nature Park. There were at least 5 infantry units on the island. On the left bank of the Kherson region, soldiers of a Special Forces unit of the main intelligence directorate of the Shaman Battalion, advancing deep into the occupied territories, destroyed one of the units of the Russian Special Purpose Missile Forces. In addition, on the left bank of the Kherson region, Ukrainian soldiers destroyed Russian MSTA-B howitzers, as you can see in this video. On August 6, Ukrainian forces struck 2K road bridges along important Russian territories connecting occupied Crimea and the occupied Kherson region, forcing Russian forces to divert traffic from shorter eastern routes to longer western ones. All of this creates favorable conditions for Ukraine's future counter-offensive, according to American analysts from the Institute for the Study of War.